Now let's play this game. I hope I will be here for the entire stream, but you know, internet. We'll start off at the beginning, even though we got to episode 2. We'll start off fresh. We'll start fresh. Yes. Hope you guys are ready for some top tier voice acting. I'm not. I wish this thing would like twist properly. Stop moving so much, you weirdo! Okay, any hoot. Here we go. I'm already nervous. How did I get into this mess? We all know that my boys ones aren't gonna be great. That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Objection! September 8th, 9 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before trial starts anyway. Huh? It looks like they hung up. Ah, good. They finally found it. Talk about the ghost claw. I hate to do this to you, but... it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. As a jerk. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Ouch! My head, it's throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning! Ah! Huh? Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life? In my hands? You promised me. You said you were gonna prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. This is how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh, Phoenix. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to begin. I'm counting on you there, okay? Well, Phoenix doesn't remember anything. I guess I might have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of these things, it's probably safe to say that I'm the defense attorney. And that girl said I have to prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Ah, someone help! Someone please! Tell me this is a bad dream. Why did I get the feeling this is one of the dreams I won't be waking up from? Go. Go. September 8th, 10 a.m., District Court Room number 2. Oh, it's that guy. Court is now in session for trial of Maggie Bride.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see another defense attorney here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a second. If her life is in my hands, I should really do a responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of... The court is not here to defend his excuse. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must take this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you have forgotten. Actually, I am. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're aware, the defendant is accused by killing her lover. What's worse is her lover is a fellow police officer.
A policeman? You did what to a policeman?
It wasn't me! And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see if you've learned since the last time. I'll show you any mercy this time, Ricky!
Okay. Who are you again?
The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand.
Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. This is already hard.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicide down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant... She worked under me, so you know. You worked under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Magbird? I can't even read your text. Magbird. Yes. Well, I know a lot of their names are puns too in this game. Okay, calm down. I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened to be in the park near the headquarters, exposed park. The victim was one of those local cops, Dustin Prints. He was pushed down from the benches in the upper pass, sir. The landing beat him up pretty badly and snapped his neck.
The details are listed in the report and distributed yesterday.
Ah, yes. The autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death, unusual, very well documented. The victim's watch stopped at the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed his time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution will like to submit this photograph.
Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. We just basically started. I draw on paper, my internet went out. The crime photo number 1 is added to the courtroom. Now then, I recall yesterday's preliminary hearing. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Yes, I guess? Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there?
Have you lost your mind?
Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a sec.
What? How can you talk like this? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir. I'll be through this. At times like this, you may be able to odd out the glance. You may be ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep, info, but evidence and people involved where the case was listed in there, sir. You can look at the court records by pressing the R button. The R button, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be on the legal aid instead.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better check the court records. Let's see what I can find. What was it again? The R button? All right, let's see if the notes are in order. I didn't press the R button. What was under nearby? Oh, glasses. Hi, King. How's it going? That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held on to him as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye?
I am the great Saiyaman!
That was really lame.
Thank you for the follow. Why are you friends with Dracula? He's evil. Wait, who's Dracula? Wait, what? Hi, anime hero. Hi, 1,000 star. Those glasses you're wearing.
Yeah, they're my spare pair. But those glasses I found at the crime scene are not mine, I swear, sir.
You sure about that?
Look, it was a coincidence. It's not the same day I accidentally stepped on mine.
A coincidence, she says. Ugh.
Hey! Wake up! Hey! Thought we lost you there!
Thank you for resubscribing with that tier 1 tub for 5 months. Welcome back, Team Explosion.
Your Honor. I have further evidence to present.
Oh? You have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear our witness about this evidence. We had a minor saw because my internet went out. So, and we did this part on stream before, but I redid it because some people don't know how the game starts. There was something more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed after the bench of the area. He managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it's clearly defendant's name Maggie, sir. You love this series? Awesome. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard to say she's the culprit. It's hard not to say. Edgeworth is beautiful.
picture of your writing, this picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Wait, this is... Yes, I can see her name clearly written here.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts this into evidence. Crime photo number 2. As if the glasses didn't make you look suspicious. The victim wrote your name clear as day on the ground.
But, I already told you those glasses aren't mine.
How do you explain his dying message?
It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine?
My turn.
This is it. I'm counting on you.
For pain, bring in the pain. Thank you for the gill, Michelle. Sure, but what am I supposed to do?
What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, it's like this part where you go to the witness's face and you get in their faces and...
Oh, get in their faces and do what?
I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution witnesses all hides things from the court, which means they lie from time to time.
Lie? But isn't that detective your superior?
Well, even if he didn't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong.
Like that detective, he sort of looks like he's scatterbrained.
It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why you have to question the witness and find it exposed to the lies.
They're lies! Run-on sentences. Do it, Joy. You're great. Oh, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lie, we should be all right. You're super amused by all the voices you've been to narrate. That's why I have to play this game in like sections. So we're only gonna play this on Saturday because it takes a lot. So that's why we only beat the first one on Steam. On stream. I try to entertain. There was something more incriminating about the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim pushed off the bench into the area. Wait, I want to go back. I won't do the voices for this one because it's just reiterating. I'm gonna press. I gotta remember how to play this game on this. About those glasses. Do you have proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are nearsighted and are almost the same strength as hers. Even if the frames kind of look like the ones she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Continue pressing. Hold it. Almost and kinda not enough in this case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant to those glasses? The dirt and the sand rubbed out in the trace of the fingerprints of anything else. So what you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing to prove that these glasses are my client's. Something like that.
What?
I see, So there is no proof.
Wow, that was amazing! I could totally feel it down in my gut.
During his date, the defendant was pushed by the thing. Okay. He managed to write to the corporate's name on the ground where he landed. Maggie, sir. Oh, that's what I was looking for. There it is. I just remember this. Objection! He doesn't know what to do. What is it? What? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out, objection! And I yelled it at the top of my lungs and my fingers stretched out ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me.
What are you trying to prove with this faulty excuse, Mr. Wright?
You'll see this very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where's the ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bride.
Murdered. Right. I don't know how to pronounce their last name. I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bride.
Ah! It looks like Bird got the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave the name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. That's a blatant contradiction of facts. Ooh, how about that? I haven't even noticed.
But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
May I remind you that it was who you said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him not to know her name.
No!
This is very true. Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
are you absolutely certain the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. There were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for half a year. It sounds like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird has gotten the Officer Prince a present. It was something that she had bought over 2 months ago. I had known because she came to me and asked me if I should get what she should get for him. Hi, Ellie, how's it going? Oh, these two sound like they were close.
Wake up! Hey!
You're new here.
Thought we lost you there.
You have been subscribed for 4 months. Welcome back to Steam Explosion.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna cross-examine you. What was the gift? Do I have it? Okay. No. They were talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, the officer, right? It was something she had brought over 2 months ago. Just over 2 months ago? Over 2 months ago? Yep. She's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was the birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why is she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, its glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove. Just now, I believe you said the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought a glove from the store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? What is it like? Yes. She just ordered. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made. Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see why this glove is related to the case.
Yes, it would seem that there's a little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? Yes. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to the whole case.
Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Mr. Wright. She didn't say Phoenix. I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take it. This is great. Pressing people. I feel like I've done this before. As if I had used to do it and squeeze information from them, this tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are convinced, then let's hear some more of about the matter. Actually, I bought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think I had anything to do with the case. It looks like bananas. Anyways, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove added to the record. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it?
Yep, that's right. That and the one other reason.
I think the court heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, that brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir. Well, we first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's finger in the ground. The pointer finger in the ground. We found that there was a sand trapped underneath the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. The fact that I remember this case and we played it last year is fantastic. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor.
I know where I'm going.
Unfortunately, we could confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's finger. Writing on the ground. You're absolutely sure. I believe the power of the science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with that. Listening to this, you would have to think in conclusion, the name is definitely written in by the victim.
But don't you think that it was really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get his present?
The present? What about it? I know about it. Go present it. With his right hand. Because that person's is not right-handed. Can I present it now, though? Yes, I can. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Did you tell the court what's so special about this glove? What's special? I never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. That's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but I couldn't say it with a straight face. Yes, it's really yellow, but that's the only one of the qualities. There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right! This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That's why it had to be custom made. I've never been bright on yellow. I've never seen a bright yellow left-handed glove on sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from the picture it was his Wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah! Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion I can draw that could be drawn. The left-handed person could not have written the message on his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order, order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that the name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is...
No! No, it's impossible!
Mr. Payne!
Yes, Your Honor.
The evidence the evidence is the evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her innocent.
No! All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again.
It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Oh, well, thank you, sir.
See? You got a compliment by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why I can't give up on being a lawyer, sir.
Or you can't give up on being a lawyer. You kidding me? I'm more ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant Maggie Burns.
No! Not yet! I mean, please give me a few minutes, sir, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What? What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What? And what did this what did this witness witness?
The moment the victim pushed to his death was more than he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck? Order in the court. I believe the recess is on order. Afterwards, we will hear from the new witness. I had a feeling they were a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find during the recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for the recess. To be continued. And that's it for the stream. No, I'm just kidding. We'll just overwrite this one. It's fine. September 8th, 11:45, District Court Defendant Lobby number 1.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer is trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. The Maggie kick should be all you need.
No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try and tackle everyone's problems.
Well, my head's one of the problems you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course. I'd be honored to. Well, I guess I'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could please help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix, right? What a weird name.
This is serious. I really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back. And maybe it'll help.
This is a business card?
I got it from you. It's the most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay. So the same number's written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
Phoenix Wright's business cards added to the court record. I guess for now we'll stop talking. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Hurry up then, tell me what... this might be important.
Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone and walked with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
This is yours? I'm so glad it called. We can meet up. I can give it back.
I'll be right there. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
The plot thickens.
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up. But they never did.
So where's the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is that the phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know, but my eyes are lit up. Ah! You were here all along! Oh, there. It's Maya. Maya?
You're so mean! I called you a million times and you wouldn't pick up! And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone said you already left.
Who the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going?
Is there a word for the worse than abysmal?
Oh, is that what I said? Everything will be fine. That's right. It's Maya. It's Maya to the rescue. The ultra decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. The heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's name and the phone written on it. Where's my chapstick?
Chapstick! It's kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good, as in...
There's a group of con artists and the police currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
Name a list in the court records. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
And where do you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
Those are the numbers on the memory of the phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops, I guess you have to get going. We'll talk about you being old later, Nick. Oh, wish us luck!
I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. You better get a move on.
Yeah. September 8th, 11:54. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, may I say a few words?
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked the court might be a little lenient on.
There's no such need for perfect to give a preface. The preface. Preface. I know how to say it, but I can't say it. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls his next witness a drifter who was talking in the
You're just as entertaining as ever. I appreciate it.
Thank you for gifting that tub to Nightcrawlers, Falcon Gun. Also, hello, happy Saturday.
A drifter who was talking and who was taking a walk in the park the other day of the murder. Please state your name for the court witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps the drifter was the one taking a walk.
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eye the colored mean wrongly. Surely, yes. Wow! Hello! Merely on top of the right as and serious as a walk is.
Yes, I understand, seriously.
I'm having a good day, Falcon Gun.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
What? Is he a human chatterbox? I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university first rate only to need apply. Glasses? You are wearing glasses. Fair enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power of influence to keep young people down? I see how you work now. You old people, you dirty tricks. Hey, you thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you? Alright, I suppose I could tell you my name. I am Richard Willington, the drifting virtuous with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me the university student in transit.
Mr. Willington, on the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am no way a pubescent boy out for a walk with his mummy.
Anyway, please testify to the court what you start doing during the walk through the park.
See, you said it again. Taking a walk, you know you. What witness will do, Mr. Willington? I was in the park all afternoon, deep in thoughts with my life situation. I don't remember the time that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, the police officer fell from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of the charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that pretty defendant over there. The only thing was a banana that fell with the police officer. A banana, you say? That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive, Nick? Did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say? How can he be so calm?
It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes. She really is innocent. I could only mean one thing. That guy's lying! You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth no matter what, how you craft your lies.
Yeah, he said banana. It's not banana. It's a glove.
Yeah. Tell me about this banana. The banana? Yeah, well, actually, more than just one. There was a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why do I know such things? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas.
Could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about bananas being there in the crime scene. What if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was seeing things and it was something else.
If he mistook something for a bunch of bananas, then that would be inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there's no way he could tell. There's no way he could have seen what he did.
Which means if we can somehow show he's lying.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind. But I just wish I could remember who she is.
Is everything okay, Nick?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you those bananas. I just got immediately hungry. Okay, where's a bunch of bananas? Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But I don't think you can use it in a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What, a baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? You care for a bite? That's not... That's a no! Your Honor, I think it proves a very important fact. This witness loves bananas. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? What are you saying about me? Oh, the soul is...
Your Honor, it's a very simple mistake to glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. The objection overruled. You were one of those people. Yes, you. What you mean? You are like those people that get up. However, you. And that's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 20 to 200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why aren't you wearing glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away, but... You know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed a crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You are unrelenting, evil man. You're the one who did courageous and the people and you did burned. Which boils down to you were not wearing glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and of that of the defendant cannot prove to be the same by this witness.
But the height difference is only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing in the upper path.
Witness? Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, the person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next, in the moment after the witness the crime.
Look at him grunting his lip. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station and reported the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands, since they showed up within 10 minutes. The person is who was on the upper path you saw, then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even more someone without a superior brain like mine could understand that. The girl is a murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
Well, you called a little late, sir. You called a little late.
How do you know what time it was?
The detective told me. You know which one I mean? The one in the jacket that makes it look like a dropout is no-name high school. Hey, pal, I graduated from a pretty cool, top rank college. I don't believe this.
It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on the time I called. But... And if I'm wrong, then the detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time.
What? Why, you little lousy kid who... I think the court can see the point. Anyways, how did the police respond?
Okay, they have free time and they can shut up within 10 minutes. The body is at 6:28. I think this is right. Yes. Mr. Willington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. That's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think the court would like to hear what you were doing during the 15-minute gap.
The witness was in shock after the time of witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he was a little dazed.
15 minutes is hardly what I call a little daze.
Ah!
Mr. Willington? Yes? Please explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. A telephone. Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions as if I was trying to open all layers of a Matarushka doll. You must be thinking you're really something special. Witness.
Thank you.
I lost my
People of the
cell phone.
universe.
There, you happy? You lost it? Thank you for sharing your energy. Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that people of First Wave never allowed to lose things? Yep, and Quirk, and yep, and all the plane and people, and yep. Enough. Oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone, could that be? You mean the phone that Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this one coming. What should I do now? Question further. Of course. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem a little bit confused. I found my cell phone. I'll have you know, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we cleared that issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness didn't have a cell phone because he lost it. Therefore, he delayed his calls because he was searching for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you can put it that way. You can put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There's something. Your Honor, the witness testimony doesn't make any sense. I don't believe there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you?
You can't make an outrageous claim like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. The evidence should be good enough to think. All right, then, let's have the proof then. Please present the proof where the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. It's right there! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. The crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with it?
Huh? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand the logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. And the defendant had to take a walk. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Well, Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Oh! Order!
What are you? Does the reporting of the little crime proof for the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. The reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, that is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him.
So there's no reason for him to kill.
Or there's no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if it wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else.
Was he? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts of what you would like to share to the court? Can you offer an explanation of what the witness was doing during the 15 minutes? I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. All right. Let's hear your explanation. However, the forewarned, if that's your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said this, only one possibility. Please present to the court the one evidence that will answer the following. What did the witness call the police Why did the witness call the police right after?
He was looking for his glasses.
Okay. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do it. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Huh? Where did you find? Ah! I believe the court has heard just that you confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? That was more like, ee? Order! Now wait a second, hold on. Why did I become British? I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think I answered quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Price grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew he had his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to call. Let's check. Mr. Wright, are you sure? Are you indicating that the witness is the real murderer? Of course. That's precisely what I'm doing. Oh.
Someone got caught.
I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key of this case after all. Anyways, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink into him one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of the knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order!
Your eye Honor! The defense is making a mockery of this court! Without any solid grounds to stand for the accused witness as being a murderer!
That's right. I am no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation of why you are not the murderer. What? That's easy. For example, the name the victim wrote. What's that about? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yes, even an idiot like that can read that, right? But we already know that it was written by but we already know that was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and that's the victim's left hand. In any words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real crime used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But wouldn't the name have been the real criminal someone who knew the defendant? Otherwise, why else would the present the person's name Maggie or Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know Miss Bride before the trial. I forgot. There's any way it could have known Maggie's name. There was a way. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn. The defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present his case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? I believe it's a cell phone. Let me just make sure. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try and find it by calling it? Why how did you?
Your Honor, this is questions has nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think that there's something relation between the witness and the cell phone of the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost cell phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. You found me searching for my phone. Oh, is this yours? I'm glad you called. We can meet up if you give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name. Oh, you can call me Maggie. That was when you learned her name was Maggie. Hi, Velvet. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if you only heard what her name sounded. Ugh! Order!
But, Your Honor! The witness has no motive!
And your point is?
It's simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill somebody without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright? Your Honor? Can you explain what the motive of the witness could have... That's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to court the proof that the witness had motive. Oh, that's not the X button! Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? The phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we determined that the people on this list are from a member of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. The list of phone numbers were stored in the cell phone's memory. The name, numbers belong to the people, the members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artist?
Can you explain why the number were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage! An invasion of privacy! Looking up the phone numbers of the person's phone is a worse crime than murder! You're one of those people who just likes to compliment brilliant con artists and then words.
Thank you, people of the universe!
Hi, it's Hime, how's it going? Thank you for sharing your energy. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. Oh, I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you, I know you'll be like this refined man such as me?
Your Honor, this is a justified badgering of the witness.
Oh, objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the number of the group the con artist on his phone? Isn't it obvious the witness is a member of the group? A member of that group. I love this game. I have to play. Yes, this game is awesome. We're on the second one right now. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored in this phone, right? On this phone. If anyone were to look at these numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. That does make quite sense. Hi, Absol, how's it going? Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer.
Your Honor!
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor! This is a justified badgering of the witness!
You said the exact same thing a few seconds ago.
Please! Please! Let's think about the contents of the cell phone call.
Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Oh, is this yours? I'm glad you called. We can meet up. I can give this back.
The defendant already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then? Why would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. Oh yeah, I was watching Velvet play some Splatoon earlier as well. What does the defendant think about this? If you think logically, it makes sense. Then maybe we should think outside the box. Yeah, if you think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene. Maybe it made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, and that's why he would have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that he didn't agree with him when he got there. Well, Mr. Wright, what was something he didn't agree with the witness? I mean, I know what it is. I gotta make sure. Are you a co-op? What did he say exactly? What was something that didn't agree with the witness? Well, which one should I present? I'm gonna present this one. Ha! Okay. The witness saw this. Mr. Wellington, is he correct? By that expression on your face, I would say that wasn't it. Oh, dang it. Looks like I was wrong. No, that wasn't it. Oh, Mr. Wright, think before you present again. So he went and got so when he went to get his cell phone, but when he got there, he lost control of himself. I did the wrong one. It's the man. Yeah, he didn't agree. Was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince has gone on a date right after his shift was over. With no time to change to the park, he was wearing his police uniform. Oh. The girl that picked up my cell phone was with a policeman. He couldn't have known that they were going out. He could have known that they were going out.
Ah!
He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would have asked a few questions by returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run and check my phone. In his mind, it was possible that he had already run and checked his phone. And he went into the panic, and that's what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence! Evidence!
This guy's really creeping me out.
All you have been waving around is talking about the suspicious cell phone. The suspicious cell phone numbers, the suspicious con group. That they are all on the phone. But who says which phone was really mine? Where's the proof? Your evidence? You want proof? This phone is yours? I already told you earlier. The phone I've lost, I found it. You don't have even the slightest idea what phone is in your hands belong to. But you can show it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? It feels so good to see you squirm. What do you have to... You seem to have a problem in our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it without knowing that it's meaningless evidence? Your Honor. This is bad. I can't let him turn the table on me like this. The cell phone. There has to be something I overlooked. There's got to be something. Maybe? This phone has the names and numbers of the code. This phone has the names, numbers of the code group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? Huh? What you're trying to determine is that who that phones belong to. Who cares about what the phone numbers have stored on it? Besides, who knows, maybe you went and added some numbers yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid that has rejected the defense proposal. Oh, the jerk got back his arrogance and annoying self again. There has to be something I've overlooked. Yes. Fingerprints on the phone? I've got it. We should check the fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some fingerprints on this phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When we got the phone from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
You said that there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty thoroughly, too.
It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. Ugh, he's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say my phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, can't check the numbers on this phone. I must have glitched because all the numbers have magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. You erased all the numbers. I was going to use it as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What is it? By the tone of your voice, you sound like you still have some fight in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you're too much! And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my... Now I remember! Huh? Looks like they hung up. Oh, good. I finally found it. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eye?
Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free.
I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of this phone is, you'll indictment of his base. Oh, dang it. Looks like you've came up with a penny short. Where did I go wrong? This guy's a jerk. Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. I have only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out yourself yet. Who am I? Court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that's all will be all, I will have my biz, gentlemen and ladies, goodbye. I have a reservation at the ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. We have a great stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go? Please wait, Your Honor.
All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just badgering the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. You cannot prove everything. It's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your...
I'm sure you are very well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present that one piece of evidence that will explain everything. My business card! Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please, have one of mine. Wait! What am I doing? This isn't the time to exchange business cards! Your Honor. This is something very important about this card, and that is... Is it on the back? This card is very... This card is very important because of what's written on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but
that exactly it. Can you please call the number from your cell phone?
Huh? Right now? But the court is still in session.
It's okay. You'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're going to call my cell phone right now. And then the court will see everything from what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Ah! What? Why is my phone with a stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington? How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You... Ah! No, I can't! By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on the head this morning. Ugh. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. So that's what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
And Mr. Wright, your phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that, man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, the court finds the defendant Maggie Bride not guilty! That is all. Court is adjourned.
September 8th, 2:16 p.m. Look at her face! I knew a real you would shine through eventually. I was so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell on the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, and failed in almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won even tried in a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That is, pretty bad.
Up until I went to college and I was known as a goddess of misfortune. And then the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seemed to be latched onto those around me. What do you mean? When I saw someone's in trouble, I always try to help.
Ah, that's right. You were talking about that earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. The club didn't even have any sort of special meeting. It was just a present that say thank you for covering all my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is all messed up yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll find a new whole ocean worth of good luck by then, sir.
After all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You took care of yourselves too.
What a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but the things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay. That's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's get back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
And at that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I have clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's always been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't gotten a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else? And this girl, Maya?
You finally remember.
This is Maya Fay, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example,
Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have.
I feel like I've gotten...
Oh, I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's get ourselves a usual burger joint.
Let's go to usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she's came back into my life. And that's the story. As the story began in a rainy afternoon 2 months ago.
Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. The end. We did it!
We did it all!